course, you are. So all black people are superior to white people. By God's own ordination, yeah.
I'm trying to bring together Northaniel Serranios, cause it's the same vision in chapters of Daniel. If we could put down all our blinkies and Rugers, if I could bring together the 60s and Hoovers, if I could unite disciples and vice lords and give them both something more important to fight for, and if I could unite all the Harlems and Brims, then we can rise as a people and our stardom begins. We Israelites, native Latinos, Negroes, Garvey X and Geronimo, just a few of my heroes. Hot grits turn my whole life around. Al Green, I'm 5'9", walking around like I'm Yao Ming.
So you said you was baptized in dirty water. This is the baptism that we want to give you here today. Read that 26.
Listen. Okay. That year when I got baptized, right there was so many alligators in the water.
Okay. It was a swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, hey, you could say when you go down the water, you're supposed to choke right if you come back up.
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man, and you go with God, man.
Yeah.
And you get saved, you go in whatever water you go in.
Right.
If you ain't with God, you ain't gonna be with Him.
Here's the problem, though. Our people, they get baptized in these waters, right? In these bathtubs, they go to the church or whatever. Right? And they come out the same that they went in, right? They continue to sin, and their minds are still alienated from their God. You understand?
Hey, I know that. But hey, get baptized in dirty water in the lake in the swamp.
Right, so let me read a couple scriptures for you, King, just so you can have that understanding of what the true baptism that we're trying to get to our people. You understand?
Right.
Read that in verse 26.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
Right, we got to wash with water by the word.
Right.
So we got to get back into our culture, our heritage, our history, come back to our code, right? It's 119 and 9. Come back to our code, right? To understand the things that we need to follow after, to shape our morality after the things that our God gave unto us. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's going to fix our community overnight if we just implemented the law, statutes, and commandments of our God. You dig? Read this real quick.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 9. Bring it out. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways?
How do we cleanse a young man's ways or a man's ways in general? Read.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Right, we got to take heed to the Most High God's word. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
Right, because it's a famous scripture that says the wages of sin is death. You understand? Do you understand what a sin is? Do you know what a sin is?
Sin. I mean, I just said, you have to wash everything out your body.
Yeah.
And then you gotta be with God, and you can't do nothing.
Right.
I know where you come from. I know liberty.
Yeah.
You can't do no drugs, nothing, no.
Right. It's much more than that, though.
Yeah.
Right? We can't stop it there. You got a precept? Read that.
Joshua chapter 1 verse 18. Whosoever he be that doth rebel against thy commandment and will not hearken unto thy words in all that thou commandest him, he shall be put to death. Only be strong and of a good courage.
Right, notice it says be strong and of a good courage, right? Because people will make you think that you cannot do these things, right? But Christ says if you have a faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you can tell a mountain to move and nothing's going to be impossible. You understand?
Then you got to plant your seed. If you plant your seed, you're going to come out okay.
Right, but we got to plant it though, and then we got to water it with the washing of the word. You understand?
Where y'all from, LA, man?
Yeah, we from LA, man. How you know that? You already knew the deal, man. Yeah, we come from LA, but we coming out there to teach our people, man. We got to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand?
I understand what y'all saying. That, what y'all doing, a lot of people, man, I was raised in church. I couldn't. Down south, I came, you ever been down Arkansas? You got the bishop.
I never been down there, but I'm familiar with stuff.
Okay, but you could not, because I didn't go to church until when my mom raised up like that.
Yeah.
I lost them like 10 years ago. That you could not cross the water.
We got to understand, man, these churches and Christianity in general, right, has been teaching our people lies, man. You understand? This is why we got to come back to the book and we got to read, right? Read 48 first. Read this real quick.
This the book of Acts, chapter 7 and verse 48.
Look it up.
Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands,
as saith the prophet.
Right? The Most High, he's not dealing with these churches. He's not in those things made with hands.
Right. So
He's with the men of the Lord that's coming out and speaking to his people.
Okay.
Right?
Where y'all church at?
We got churches all over the United States, you understand? But if you got that flyer, you can get in direct contact with somebody that's near you. You understand?
Oh, it's Nation of Islam, right?
Yeah, and you in a church right now.
This ain't Islam.
Right? This is not the Nation of Islam, no. We're preaching the Bible, we're teaching the Bible. We are Israelites. Right? We are the direct descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
And we are the seed according to the promise.
Right.
So we gotta come and let you know that you are a part of that promise. The things that you have to do is come back, right, and assimilate back into the law, statutes, and commandments of the covenant. Because you gotta understand, our forefathers made a covenant with God, right? It's a contract, right? Sealed with blood. So we gotta do these things. And if we don't do these things, we gotta curse that on our people. Which is why our people is in such a downtrodden state. I'm looking around the street that I'm in right now. It's crazy to see my people how they living, right? The things that they getting into.
You right?
So there's got to be a solution to these problems, right?
Right.
So we got to go to the solution, and the solution is us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Right. Do you know a couple of the law, statutes, and commandments? Every brother up here, you see, we got fringes on, right? Zeets on. That's a part of it. You understand? We got to do these things. We got to not shave our beard. You understand? We got to not hate our brother, our people, in our heart.
Right.
We got to love our people. We got to tell them when you see your people doing something wrong, you see them dealing drugs or doing something stupid, you got to tell them, hey man, you can't be doing that.
You can't do it.
That's not right.
That's right.
That's a part of keeping the law. All these things is found in the law.
No, you're right, because it's when you deal with like that, you can do it. You know what I mean? You straight right, man. I think it's 62-year-old for nothing.
Right.
And
you got some knowledge, man.
And I got a church girl. She playing with her seed, and only that's what I have to do. I'm gonna try to go in Bible study with her.
Yeah.
And I've been to drug treatment like 8 months.
All praises, man. You got to continue on that path. You understand?
And I got my certificate.
Yeah.
All of that. I got some guys.
It's alright too.
Huh?
Tell them get it. No, I'm saying you on the right path. You got to continue on that path.
I know that, man. And then I got a name for myself for doing work.
Yeah.
I got a name.
Right.
I just got to get my truck back out and got my tools. No, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah. You on the right path, brother, but you got to stay on that path.
Yeah,
and once you stay on that path, this is the key right here.
Right.
You got the key. You got to read this thing.
Right.
You can't have somebody just tell you everything I'm telling you right now. I want you to go and research and look up and see if what I'm saying is true.
No,
you know
hey, man, listen, my daughter told me, look, I got here, see that little bitty, that wire up there? I was doing a hotel over here by the master room. And she told me, Daddy, it ain't your time until God tell you it's your time to go. Then I got shot when 38 right through my gut.
Okay.
And I'm 62.
Yeah, man, you still standing. Both sides still got you here, moving.
And I know what you're saying. Yeah, can't drink, can't do drug. Hey, that's the scene.
You can drink a little bit, man. You can drink a little bit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
After you get older in life, man, you don't.
Yeah, if you want to have that prerogative that you don't want to drink, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely the drugs you got to stay away from, King. You got to stay away from those things.
Yeah, I sold dope and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, we can't. That's where we come from. That's our culture that is taught to us, right? But we learn that from our oppressors. You understand? Right. We got to come out of that state of mind.
That's right.
Read that in Proverbs 21. You got to come out of that state of mind. Read that.
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 21.
Yeah, 16.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 16.
Bring it out.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right. So we wander out of the understanding that our God gave to us. That's when we become like a dead-like state.
That's
We
right.
walk around like dead man around here. You understand?
Right.
So we got to come back to these various things. That's how we telling you right now, brother. You understand?
You know, like I said, I was going to get ready to check myself back in the rehab.
Right.
The guy taught me over here. He said, I got 3 houses. I got to do. But see, you don't know my last name, but I got a name. Family is hell.
Okay.
But I can't work for. Hey, when you make $1 million, I can't work for no $10.
Yeah. I understand.
Hey,
Understand?
I got.
You had guy one, whoever got it first.
I did like 15 houses around here.
Yeah.
And my name is there. But that means you say, you go with God, God gonna take you.
Right. I'm gonna leave you with this, brother. Read this in Sirach.
Sirach chapter 2, verse 1.
Bring it out.
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
All right, that's what you're gonna be doing when you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. You're gonna serve the Lord, but you got to prepare yourself for temptation on that path. You gotta understand that these things is gonna come against you, right? That drug addiction that you kick is gonna creep back up at a certain point in time. That's
No, hey, listen. I kick
You gotta
heroin.
fight that temptation.
No, I kick heroin. I kick.
All praises.
I kick methanol.
Yeah.
Okay. Only thing I gotta do now is kick Sebastian. I ain't gonna lie. I left. Hey. This is my next step right here. I got Sebastian. Hey, I used to shoot dope. I used to drink right there. It's one more step I got to do. I got to kick the methanol.
You gotta kick it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta stop it.
Yeah.
You got the keys though.
Yeah.
You gotta lean on the Most High.
That's right.
His son Yahweh Shai. So the Most High God's name is Yahweh.
Yeah.
His son's name is Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
So when you get down, you say your prayers and you pray to the Most High God Yahweh.
Yeah.
And you say, I pray all these things in the name of
That's
Yahweh
why-
Shai. You understand?
Yeah, that's why I got a young brother. That's why he was alcoholic.
Okay.
And then he stopped drinking. He got a multi-million-dollar company.
Listen, it's possible.
But I said, hey, I can't work for $10 an hour, nigga.
You understand? Understand?
No, I mean, like
Get that in Deuteronomy, the one we like. The richest one. I think it's an 8. It might be an 8.
8.
Riches come from the Lord.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Just
Bring
listen,
that
I
up.
gotta kick these right here.
Kick it right now, brother. Throw it away, man.
Uh-huh.
You don't need that. Throw it away.
Hey, man, it ain't easy. What you think is?
Listen, man, throw it away if you wanna kick it.
Hey, if you ever done it, don't tell me.
I ain't telling you. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you what you told me. You said you want to kick it.
Hey, I'm gonna kick it. Okay, but hey, you have
First
to go
step of kicking it is kicking it, brother.
That's right. Oh,
I know that, but hey, it ain't hard what we gotta do. I ain't gonna go back.
I'm not saying it's easy, kid.
Hey, man, that's what. I know the way. I ain't got 62 years old, man. I got shot with 38. I hit that.
I know it, King. I know it.
It ain't my time to go until God tell my time.
Right.
No, and you have to go through steps to do it.
Listen,
You have
it's
to have
Sirach 5.
cancer and all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this to you. This is what you really need. Read.
Sirach chapter 5, verse 6.
Bring it out.
And say not, his mercy is great.
Don't say that the Most High God's mercy is great. So much great that you can't kick something right now today. Read.
He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners.
Right, so we gotta understand these things. Right, so you can't wait. You can't tarry. Right, you can't wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never know when that day gonna come. You know, so you want to get right now today when you got the chance.
That's right.
Right.
Isaiah 55 says, "Seek the Lord while He can be found."
That's right.
The Most High is preaching. He's talking to you right now, King.
I know that, man, but hey, I think when I get ready to do this, I got a church girl.
Watch this, man.
I'm gonna get the Bible with her. Go to Bible school. She's been waiting on me for 38 years. How many women gonna wait on you for 38 years?
Listen, read this.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. Bring it out. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Right, we want you to come to life, brother. That's the main purpose of this thing. So we encourage you to kick that thing today, right? So when you are faced with that decision, when you faced with that choice, you hear us in your mind. You
gotta weigh
understand?
yourself out.
What's going on, sister? How you doing?
How you doing, young king?
I'm doing good.
I don't ever want to get in the middle of.
I understand. I appreciate your patience. Yeah, I appreciate your patience.
I understand.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do, I was driving and I'm running for Las Vegas City Council Ward 5
Okay.
in this area. I was born and raised here.
I think your sister Asia came and talked to us earlier. I'm not sure if you know her. She was talking similarly.
I'm not sure, but I
Okay.
wanted to get my information out to all of you guys.
All right.
Keep up the good work,
Okay.
and
You hear what we preaching up here?
I understand.
What we
I'm
preaching up
gonna say
here?
this. I understand.
You understand?
But y'all running
Yeah,
with
I
church.
understand.
What you understand? Let me hear you understand.
So basically what you were sharing with this gentleman right here, he was introducing me to a way of transformation.
Right.
I understand what you're
Exactly.
saying. Now, in the way that you set forth, of helping him bring deliverance and all that, but it's a process.
It is a process.
But I'm not going to get into that because God called you to do that. He
Okay.
didn't call me to do that. He didn't call me to witness to
Right.
him. He called you. That's why he got
The
you
same
out
way we
here.
want this brother to transform, we want all our people to transform.
Yeah.
Including you.
Right.
Including you.
Listen.
You understand?
Listen.
Hey, how many of y'all been
Let
in
me
the
tell
room?
you this. They say
Ain't nobody been in the room, huh?
knows another
Tell the
spirit,
truth.
right?
Come on, stop soon.
So sometimes, here you go, brother. When things is led to you, it means
So you went against her?
Spirit.
Right.
See, I came to y'all.
Yeah.
You understand? I came to y'all and saw you guys out here.
Right.
So I'm not gonna get into. Here you go, sir. I'm not gonna get.
We'll take one.
No. Yeah. She's my opponent. Yeah.
Y'all was
But we all in this together. Made a best woman or man.
right.
Yeah,
Well, you have to keep the black on this side, you know. No, brother. Like I said, I mean, you have a campaign, so you need somebody to sign up.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to I just wanted to circulate my information to this young king, and so I'm gonna let him finish doing what
Real quick
he
before
was
you go,
called to do.
I'm gonna give you just a quick message.
Okay.
Right. When you look at the Bible is a compilation of records and historical accounts of the ancient nation of Israel.
That's right.
Right. We're teaching that so-called Black and Hispanic people are descendants of that very same people.
That's right.
We got to take hold of our ancient culture and customs. The conditions that our people are in here right now today, the various atrocities that we face, is in direct correlation from us straying away from this thing. Right? So we want to encourage you to come back the same way we're encouraging this brother to come back.
That's right.
Fully. You understand?
Let me say this again.
Go ahead.
Let me say this again. Remember, I came here. Everything is divine. Right?
Right.
Believe in divine, right?
Of course.
I came here. So there's a reason.
It is.
Just remember that.
Right. So we want to encourage you, sister. Get in your Bible.
Appreciate it.
Genesis, Moses, Leviticus, Exodus, Deuteronomy. You got to study that. That's your moral compass. What we should be living by.
What church you go to?
Kingdom life.
Kingdom Light?
Let me say this to you. You're absolutely right? Because I don't want to get in the middle with God.
Okay.
But I read it. I wrote it. My information.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. We can do that.
You know what I'm saying?
We can do that.
You don't know how much I know.
Okay. Listen, that's all.
How can I get a shirt like that?
One more. Watch this.
I believe in
Read this.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
This is our purpose on this earth, right? For us to keep the commandments of our God. You understand? When we don't keep the commandments of our God, we become cursed as a people, right? And we are in a state that we are in today because of this. You understand? So that's our message, right? You got that flyer, you got that information. If you don't speak to me directly, you'll speak to somebody that is presiding over here. You understand? Listen, ask for Lakad, L-A-K-A-D.
Okay. You.
All right?
You do it.
All praises.
I'm sent here for you.
All right, all praises.
Okay? So when you get time, reach out.
All right.
That's our
All right.
car.
What you saying, King?
I mean, y'all from LA, man?
Yeah, we from LA. Yeah. From Long Beach in particular. But we around the various spots of LA County. Right now I'm living in I don't want to say that, but yeah, various spots of LA County.
Okay. Okay, I mean, you know, hey, how many of your souls have been to the penitentiary?
You said, say that one more time?
How many times your souls have been to the penitentiary? I ain't all I'm thinking.
Why do you think he went to the pen?
I'm asking. Anybody went to the penitentiary? I never have.
Not to my knowledge. I don't know if any brother went to the penitentiary.
Old man. Come on, man.
Keep pointing at me.
No, hey, God want to save you, man. I mean,
God chose
listen,
the foolish of these.
hey, I don't gain blame. I had a chance to do it, but hey, God saved me, my daughter, not to do it, man.
You gotta understand that the Most High, He loves the underdog.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
That's why He picked the various men that He picked. You understand?
I see y'all ready. Y'all got guns tonight. Not used to get ain't playing.
Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 27.
Bring it out.
But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
All right. About it.
The Most High God, He chooses the things that people want to discard, right? The things that people think that is just lowly. That's His people. That's who He wants to choose and who He wants to call out of His team. You understand?
That's right.
So it's not about appearance, because the Most High, He don't look on the outside. He look about your heart. You know?
No, appearance got a lot to do. I gave my brother $500 shoes. God gave it to me. You know, no, he gave me $25, but I said, hey, you my brother, you need it. You know? No, hey, because you plant the seed, like I said, my girl, she gave 2,000 3 times to bring her back to church, and she got blessed. And like I said, only she waiting on me, come in there and get that Bible and go to Bible study.
What I want to hear the recap. Recap what I said to you, what I told you here today. What you learned here today.
Well, you said, but I wouldn't listen. You, I don't know the Bible, but but it's good to know because everybody needs to, you know. When you bring the word, I can't recap that because I'm not off to the Bible. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
You know, I don't know how to run a computer.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. But like you said, what you doing, you teaching the right thing, man. You know, and y'all keep it up.
We just hoping you receive it, bro. That's all.
I'm not gonna throw these away until I get sick. I know I can do it, but you have to go through steps by that. You know?
Listen, man. Like I said, the first step of doing it is throwing that away. That's the first step of your recovery.
Hey, listen. I need this to get the job done. I got 3 houses I gotta do.
You don't need that, brother.
Man, listen.
You don't need that. Man.
You won't tell me you won't get on the roof and help me take the roof off?
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ. Damn, I think I got the wrong one.
I got it.
It's Philippians.
About him relying on the drug.
Read it.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 12 in the GNT.
Read it out.
No medicine or ointment cured them. They were restored to health by your word, O Lord.
Right. Medicine and ointment and the various things that you ingest into your body is not what's going to cure you. Right. It's you applying the words of the Most High God is what's going to cure you.
Wake him up,
to the right path. You understand? 14 and I think 12. Who does even say so? 14.
Y'all got a good
14.
job and everything, right? So y'all got a good job and everything, right?
14.
I got to find it.
Read it.
This is the book of Sirach.